Hey guys, it's me, Misha, back. Everything I say is not financial advice, my personal opinion. Sorry, my OBS got stuck the previous time, but I was here. Oh no, I was here. Uh, the beautiful balance. This beautiful balance. Looks my new um, table service surface asks for a mouse pad. Is there the level that more so bound to go down? That was a good volume for an exhaustion. Yeah. So I wouldn't put much trust. And look how steep the fall is. Because it's steep. It's right there at the level. Yeah. It's a good exhaustion. Look at this guy. But then it just doesn't go. This is like S&P. But look, the main S&P will look nothing like this. Hmm. Also look like an exhaustion. I got a positive response from my trading coach that this should be T2 level here because it's already like still coining the term for it, but it's almost like manipulation. It missed it. It didn't reach the level. Reversal. Maybe I should call just a reversal. And look here. Ay, ay, ay. How beautiful it was. Body volume. And then test. We would want what happened on April 3rd? On Friday. I don't know why volume is so low. Probably I think we would want to have our take profit within the range of the hour. So that would be like too low to enter here. Nothing on 5 minutes. And then transitioning strum. And then there was this. Too steep again. Just too steep. Yeah, I definitely need a mouse pad for this table. I moved, you guys. I'm now in the Valley Village. Volumed, volumed up thrust. Nothing in 5 minutes. Yeah, nothing. And now it goes down. Down, 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 down. So yeah, nothing. Nothing. Ooh, this is sexy. Look at this. This is sexy. Oops. I think I'm not done with my monthly review yet. What is this? What is this? Like my daughter used to say, we don't have it in Russia. We don't have it in Russia. She has a bit calling Masha from Russia. I'm Masha from Russia. What is this car? This is so not Gucci. I'm Masha from Russia. We don't have this in Moscow. So good. Yeah, this point 0.5 is flimsy. I should really remove it because This is not bad, but still, I don't think this 0.5 counts. Is always, but that's good. That's like tide reversals are good for us. For me, it allows me to see a reversal at the early stage of it. I don't think that this level is any good idea. It's a balance. Unvolumed, which means there is no buyers who would want to buy this guy. There's no buyer here. There's no buyer. Fire. There's no buyer. That was a song by some Russian Ukrainian singer. Singer. You're a good singer. Where am I? Oh yeah. Wait. Excuse me. No. You may be excused. I had a friend from Ukraine. Whenever, like in a public place, someone would be like trying to pass by, and would be like, "Excuse me," and she would like turn around and like look at them like Marilyn Monroe, and she would say, "You may be excused." I loved it so much. That was good. That was good. Impolite, but also good. A lot of humor is like non-PC. Things that fly on screen are not really good. IRL, in real life. Yeah, it just doesn't go. Does it look like SPY at all? It doesn't, not even close. I don't understand. S&P? Okay, this is something similar, but not the hour. Hour is different. Also, I have no right to use. What is this 0.5? Oh. And also, we can use it until we break the monthly level. 0.5 from previous T2 is only valid in neutral zone type 2. And we are not. We are nowhere. I see you. And up and down. And then balanced here. And then balanced here. It changed direction. Huh. It looks like American indices a little bit. To all of those who like to talk on how crypto is not correlated to other global markets. Yeah, it's not a good place for long. For long. That was cool volume, but unfortunately, it broke the data level. Because we already had this unvolume thing. If not for this, like, little wick, that would be perfect. One bar up thrust. But one bar reversal going up. And then unvolumed spring. None of this is a good idea, I think. Up, up. Change direction here. No, and down, down, down. And I cannot short crypto as of now. I don't know, maybe I'll like take some portion of my trading capital to Coinbase. That's where you can short and long crypto. But as of now, I don't have a tool to short crypto. Yeah. This level is like useless. All of this is not good for a swing It's only good for D. We reversed here and went down, down, down. Yeah. Skewed a little balance here. Counter trend balance, so wouldn't put much trust in it. Boom. Yeah, it's a wild ride. Roller coaster. In Russia, they call it American Hills. Don't ask me why. Probably just because they came to from America. But roller coaster in Russia is called American Hills. Or maybe American coaster, American roller coaster. Probably that makes more sense. I was gonna add that Russians are weird and then decided to bite my tongue. But also I can call myself weird. It's like, however, the anti-harassment training that I took explains that you cannot make racial or ethnic jokes, even about your own race or ethnicity, because people around you of same race or ethnicity can feel differently about these jokes and can feel uh, their rights violated. This level makes no sense. So in the work environment, I shouldn't. Thanks God I'm not in a working environment. In professional though, I don't know if me streaming on professional topic falls under the definition of professional environment and is protected by equal job opportunities. Because there are people out there that might be watching this for professional purpose. You know what I mean? Once again, I have no means to short, so this situation doesn't apply to me. This little thing doesn't look much promising. And I have a lot of capital here. Stuck waiting for breaking even. And you guys, I've heard that Russia is on its way to start bombing non-nuclear NATO countries like Germany and Poland. They're like arm manufacturers and suppliers, logistic, supplying weaponry to Ukraine. And that's where the markets will crash in Europe and go down in the United States big time. So I don't want to get stuck in there when it happens. Oh, that's interesting. It's steep, but and this break is very symbolic. However, However, Pause consolidates in point 0.5, by the way. Consolidates in point 0.5. Comes here. That was this huge consolidation. Netflix. It's Daily Watch. It's too far up in the. It's almost in the at the resistance zone. Look how it worked. It's almost at the resistance zone. Yeah. Yeah. This point 0.5 was all right. Scary as hell, but it worked. Uh, as it always is in American market, barely shows like a super cool setup. On an inferior time frame, it just like goes back and forth like a wild Mustang. This thing as well. Didn't change the direction, it's still in this balance. Still in this balance. Counter trend, it's already been manipulated. On volume top thrust as always, and then test and went down. And went down. It's 0.5 would be interesting. No exhaustion yet. Volume looks good. Hmm. That was a 2 bar spring test, but too wide. Well, no, not really. I think it's too wide. Oh yeah. Well, technically we don't have to limit ourselves because it's trend. What? Yeah, like way too wide. No, I can't trade like this. But still, it was a transition extremum, and then we had Bess, and maybe balance, and then this, and it's still a balance. That was a beautiful exhaustion level. Yeah, look at this. No dividends, no nothing. Just in the middle of nowhere. Boom. That would be a good level. A little far from 0.5, but still. But still. Rosneft, there was a weekend. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna break. With this volume. Boom. It's all here though, but still. But still. But nothing compares. This was an entry. No, it wasn't. It broke the level. Nothing compares to you, but nothing compares. Nothing compares. Who sang that? Dun, 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 dun. Who sang that? Wait, what? Hmm, that will be an interesting level to watch. That'll be an interesting level to watch for sure. We're gonna do it. Close the lid, so it's counter trend. This level makes no sense. I don't know. Boom, it broke it by a hair and then went up by a tick. It broke it by a tick, yeah, boom, like right here. And then just to go down. But rules are rules. It's not them, Danny, there are rules. YK, YK. So, oh god, this, what the heck is this? Yeah, no, it's in correction, so None of this makes any sense. It goes to. It's not even on the. Goes on the monthly watch. It needs to come here. It goes to no watch. It needs to come here. Sorry, Caterpillar. You're done for now. Thank you for not letting me make any money off you. It's also 0.5. I want to get something in 0.5. Why? Well, yeah. It's a break. Let's see what it does in 0.5. Oops. Let's see what it can do in 0.5. For now, it doesn't look like much. You know what I mean? Maybe it consolidates a little bit. That was a unvolumed um, spring. Now it goes up. But nothing. Yeah. Yeah. Don't Americans like say yeah funny way? Like yeah. There's a schwa sound at it. Yeah. Why can't you just say yeah? Yeah. Yeah means I in Russian. And it's also the last letter of the alphabet. And when people go I, you add like yes, the last letter of the alphabet, meaning that you should put yourself in the last place in society, country, the first. And that's, I think, is why we have what we have in Russia. Uh, Government, aka country, dominates over personal, and that's toxic. I put a lot of thinking in it because I was like born and raised communist, so country, society, above your personal. But the thing is a super system society is way more powerful, and government is way more powerful, and country is way more powerful than any single individual. So, like, to balance it out, to neutralize that, to harmonize that, we have to put individual in front of collective. That's the only way. So, in this regard, capitalism is way more sustainable because it puts individual above collective and counterbalances the outweight of collective over individual. On that philosophical note, I'm not going to go through the list of dailies. We'll have, we'll have to wait for it later. Mm. I'm fooling around. It's not a. It's. It's not a good level on hourly, but look how it will form a perfect ideal setup on 5 minutes. Just watch it. Uh, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. So I came to the conclusion that putting individual goals over collective is way more sustainable because society in whole is stronger than the any of its members, and so is government and country as an ephemeral phenomenon. So we have to balance it out with preference towards individual goals. That would be a level to watch. Okay, on that note, I'm gonna go. You guys trade responsibly on your own. Never listen to anyone. Learn and grow in the communities of like-minded people.